Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. In today's video, we're going to be doing this look right here for my 25th birthday. It is literally today. It's 3:56 a.m. I just came back from a night out. So my birthday was on midnight, August 5th. I'm sure by the time I upload this video, it would be a week after or so. FYI, I already came back from a night out. So this is my makeup after it's been 5 hours or so. So do mind me, I was rushing trying to get this makeup done before they were picking me up. So if you guys want to go ahead and see how I got ready for my 25th birthday, then please keep watching. So I'm wearing white for my birthday dress, but I just want to do something different. I want to play with colors. I don't want to do a typical brown or black or gold or silver type of look. So we'll see what we can make up here. So I already went ahead and did my eyebrows. So I'm going to move directly to my eyes. I prime my eyes with the Paint Pot by MAC and just apply that all over my lid as a base so that the shadow colors can stick in there nicely. After I've went ahead and primed my eyes, I'm going to grab a shade that's close to my skin tone and apply that all over as a base. So I'm grabbing Desert Sand right here and put that all over my eyes just so we can have a nice base before we apply the actual colors that we want for this look. All right, next I'm gonna grab the Jaclyn Hill palette and I'm grabbing this shade right here. I'm gonna start warming up my eyes with this shade and then go in with this shade after that. So with the same brush, just apply that. I'm focusing it on my crease area and going upwards. So now that we've warmed up the eyes just a little bit with that shadow color, I'm gonna go in with this color right here that's a little bit darker and focus that also on the crease and on top and just blend that on top of the shadow that I just placed, but not go as far up as I did with the first color. So this is just gonna deepen up the crease area. Whatever is left over, I'll just blend it out just a little bit. All right, so now that we've deepened up the crease area, I don't think I want to do too much of dark colors, honestly, for this look. I want it fresh. It's summer, and I feel like dark color is just too dramatic, and I don't know. I just feel like more simpler makeup looks better on me. So I'm gonna grab Eden, which is an orangey shade right here. With a big fluffy brush, I'm gonna go ahead and just apply that on the very top, almost close to my brow bone. I'm basically taking it all the way up to my brow bone. I just want to blend the edges of that darkest shadow that I just had put on and smooth the edges out. And I got a text from my sister. Please don't tell me you're on your way because I'm not ready. I hope you guys can see this okay. I do apologize if the lighting is not the greatest. You know the struggle. I've been living in hotels for the past month and I should have gotten my ring light, but it was an international trip and that would have been way too heavy. And I already packed a lot of my stuff as it is. All right, so now that we have blended the crease out, I'm gonna stop with the crease for now and I'm gonna move on to my eyelids. So I'm gonna grab this shade right here from the Jaclyn Hill palette. So we're gonna grab a flat brush, spray it with some Fix Plus, and I'm gonna go into this shade and I'm gonna go ahead and apply that on my outer corner of my eyes as well as the inner corner. Right, so once I have that on, I'm then gonna go into the Huda Beauty Desert Dusk palette and I want to use these two shades right here, the Twilight and Retrograde. Now I believe these two are duochrome toppers, so they're not going to be as pigmented, but I really like the color of these two, so I might just pack it on till I get some color out of it. Start in with Retrograde and I'm gonna place that in the center and just pack it on till I get the color payoff that I need. And I'm just gonna blend it in between the shadow that I put on the inner corner and the outer corner. I'm then gonna go ahead and use the same brush, spray it with some Fix Plus. Hopefully I can get some more color payoff with that. And then go in with Twilight. This is a lighter shadow. I can swatch it for you guys to see the difference. So that's Twilight right here. It's more of a purple. And this is Retrograde that I just put on. It's more of like a silvery pink. So I'm gonna go ahead and grab Twilight and then just apply that on top of Retrograde. I'm then gonna go ahead and wipe away the shadow on that same brush. I'm gonna grab Retrograde and then just pack that on a little bit on my crease. That way we have some shimmer and movement over there. Just a little bit. Retrograde is not as pigmented as Twilight, so there'll be a nice transition up to the crease area with just a little bit of glitter just splashed around the crease. Once we have that glitter topped on, I'm gonna go back in with a fluffy brush and go back in with Eden and just intensifying the crease area with that color. I just want a little bit of that orangey shadow showing through more. I always cry, you guys, around my birthday. I don't know why. It all started when I turned 18. I know this sounds crazy and I'm gonna sound psycho and I probably shouldn't share this, but every time around my birthday, I get so emotional and I start crying. Like, I just don't even know why. Part of it is like I'm getting old. The other part, I'm like, oh my God, life is like passing me by. Like, I don't know what's into me. Am I the only one? Am I the only one? Because like, I'm only turning 25 and to me that feels like really, really old. And I felt the exact same way when I turned 18. I'm like, oh my God, I'm old. But I was like only 18. So I think there's something wrong with me, but what can we do? All right, so I think I just want to darken up this eye look just a little bit, not too much. I think I'm gonna grab Amethyst, this purple shadow right here, just so we can have a little bit more action here. Actually, I'm just gonna put that on the outer corner. Yeah, that's my vibe. So I'm gonna go ahead and just blend that out on the outer corner, and whatever's left over, I'll take it in. And I'm also gonna go ahead and use this shadow to start shaping the outer corner of my eye. I'm gonna grab a little bit more of that purple shadow and place that not all the way in the inner corner, but just right here, just so that it could blend nicely with what we have going on in the outer corner. Grabbing a big fluffy brush with no added product, just whatever was left, and I'm gonna just blend that inner corner out. I'm gonna go in with Retrograde and I'm actually gonna put that on my brow bone. It's not too intense, so if the brow bone has a little bit of shimmer into it, that's not gonna hurt. Rather than just putting my typical silver or white on here, I'm gonna add that onto my brow bone so it gives me a little bit of a nice change right here. All right, I'm back. So I went ahead and applied concealer, foundation, and I'm currently baking my eyes. This is my first time using the Huda Beauty loose baking and setting powder and sugar cookie. So I hope it works fine and it's not gonna mess up my entire makeup. So while that's baking, I'm gonna go ahead and move on to my lower lids now that I have my concealer all on. All right, so I'm first gonna grab this shade right here. That's the first shadow we used as a transition shade. And just put that all over my lower lash line. And then I'm gonna go back in with the Desert Dusk palette and grab the shade Eden. And I'm going pretty low with this color, even lower, and just placing that on top. I'm not gonna put any dark colors on my bottom lash line just because we don't really have any at the top, so I don't want it to be dark at the bottom and pale at the top. Just keep this orangey and soft, but I am smoking it out pretty low down. Like, this is basically so low that it's covering my bags of my eyes. That's the trick these days. If you have really bad bags or whatnot, just put shadow to cover them. All right, so I do like the way this looks so far. I'm gonna grab this shade that we applied on my outer and my inner corner, and I'm just gonna grab a thin flat brush like this and just place that in the outer corner, very, very close to my lash line, and stop with that color halfway. Next, I'm gonna grab that same thin brush that we used to apply the shadow in the center of my eyes. I'm gonna grab retrograde and basically just pack that from the inner corner up to the middle of my eyes where I stopped putting the purple shadow that I had on. And I'm also with this color, I do wanna drag it to the bottom, kind of like a little bit of like, I don't know how to explain it, but a little bit of glitter just falling down your eyes right here. Because this shade is a topper and it's not an actual shadow that's too pigmented, it's okay to do that and get away with dragging that color pretty low. I'm going in with Twilight and then just putting that on my lower lash from the inner corner to the middle. I'm not gonna take this color as low as I did with retrograde. Alright, so I'm basically done with the eyes. I just gotta put mascara. I'm debating if I need to put a liner or not. I don't know. Once I put mascara and test the lashes on, then I can decide. And I'm gonna go ahead and finish with bronzing up my face and blush and all of that kind of good stuff, and I'll be right back. Oh my god, okay, so I was running extremely late. I had to rush out the door. My brother-in-law and my sister were waiting for me downstairs and we were out having a night out, so I wasn't able to finish the video, so I quickly put some lipstick on and head the door without being able to finish the video. So now it is 3:48 a.m. and I didn't want to leave you guys hanging without finishing the video, so I literally took off the part where I stopped recording, and I'm gonna go ahead and show you guys again how I finished my birthday makeup look. So excuse if you see my face makeup not as good and my hair a little bit messy because I literally went out and then came back right now to finish this video at almost 4 in the morning. So I put some mascara on and I put some falsies on. The falsies that I had, I've worn them already about 4 or 5 times, so they were already falling apart, so I wanted to get another use out of them, so I basically just cut half of it and placed the lashes from here, half of my eye to the outward, so I have nothing in the inner corner. I just have half a lash on, and then I'm gonna finish this look by putting just a pop of color on the inner corner. So I'm grabbing the Kaylin Mineral Shadow, which looks like this. This is a nice gold shadow, and it has a nice applicator like this. So I'm gonna go ahead and just pop one right here and one right here, and then just blend that out a little bit, and that just gives a nice pop to the eye. I actually did not get the chance to put highlighter because I was running out the door, so this literally was my makeup look right here. And for my lips, I got my Candy K lip liner, then I placed some Huda Beauty lip strobe in the shade Angelique in the middle of my lips. So I'm gonna go ahead and do that real quick. So I'm filling my entire lips with this lip liner. Alright, so we should have something like this, and then I'm gonna just get the lip strobe and just place that in the very center of my lips and blend it out a little bit with my fingers. I'm not sure if I showed this in camera, but I also used this blush right here and mixed it a little bit with my Tarte blush in Partey, and I applied that on my face as well. It's a little bit gone now that it's the end of the night, but that's what I use on my cheeks in case you guys are wondering. And that's basically the way I did my makeup. If I had more time, I would have obviously applied some highlighter on, but I didn't get the chance to. So this was my makeup look for my 25th birthday right here. So that is it for today's video. I hope you guys enjoyed this look. Thank you guys so much for watching, and before I let you guys go, if you are new to my channel, I would love it if you can hit that subscribe button down below and the bell notification button right next to the subscribe button so you get notified every time I upload a new video, which is every single week. And if your birthday is in August and if you are a Leo, then happy birthday to you as well. Other than that, thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye!